have you become a friend of DCIs of late? They've warned you, they'll come for you. So you've been behind bars for quite some time.
Yeah,
huh?
It has costed me so much.
How many times have you been arrested by the DCIs?
6 times.
Owning a business or being employed, what do you prefer?
Owning a business. I'm a freelancer, so I normally don't subscribe to religion.
If you're new here, consider subscribing, sharing, and let's get into the program. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video here. It is your man Godfrey Mimo, and today I've visited one of my old friend who is an IT guru. So today we shall be going through his life, and we know where his passion from computer came from, and just a few things about his life. So today meet Eugine. Eugine, how are you?
I'm fine. Yes, how's your God? My name is Eugine Machete, and I come from Kakamega. I'm a Lemba. Yes. Thank you and welcome.
How's so far? How is life?
Life is just here and there. It's not bad. Yeah, we have just some challenges here and there, but we are faring on, and we can't complain.
So what can you tell us about your experience since you graduated?
My experience since I graduated is it has been difficult, bearing in mind that as an IT, it is very difficult here outside. Yeah, trying to navigate, trying to look for some kind of job. Yeah, and then that passion. Yeah, it's been a challenge on my side, but I'm trying all my best to cope up with them.
Now, who inspired you to venture into computer and IT?
This started when I was back in high school. I schooled at Shiwe. Yeah, there was my teacher. He was called Mr. Achidi. Yes. Yeah, I give respect to that teacher up to now. He's the one who inspired me to do IT. That time we were doing computer studies. So one of his classes, he talked more about IT, and then I developed a passion about it since back in high school in Form 2.
So what is that one thing that you can say he said, and that's what pushed you to venturing into computers and IT?
Okay, he talked about coming up with solutions. For example, trying to make lives of people around so that they can be easy. And then also he talked about developing programs like those of robotics, and I was so passionate about them. So that's what it pushed me to go about these ICT things. Yeah.
So you graduated in robotics, or what was your area of interest?
Okay, as time goes by, I just had a passion in IT when I finished high school. But since I finished high school, there was a challenge of me going to college or university. I didn't have funds to go to an institution. So I later joined 4 years later when I finished school. And then in college, that first year, my shift changed since I was introduced now to the real ICT. And then my passion shifted from robotics to now that computer coding. Yes.
So what are you doing currently?
Okay, currently I opened a cyber here in Shirere. Yeah, I'm doing coding. It is my passion. I normally code using Visual Studio or NetBeans or Microsoft C++. And also that HTML. Yeah, my passion is all about coding.
Yeah. So for how many programs or softwares have you developed?
Can you say something
using that?
Currently, I'm working on a project in Visual Studio about library management. I did it in college. Yeah, in college I didn't have that language or that language that can develop that library. But now, since I have all the resources, I'm currently working on a library management system. Yeah, that can solve either school, high school, or college challenges about the library management system. People should move away from the old system so that they can embrace the digital one. Yes.
After graduating, there's a project that you did that is a library management system. From there henceforth, we have 3 years from the time you graduated. How many so far have you created, or you have just worked on that one alone?
Not really. That time when I finished college, as I said earlier, I didn't have all the resources to develop the programs. I didn't have a good laptop. I didn't have all the resources that can come up with the system. But I used to help students come up with projects using Visual Basic Enterprise. That is one is an old school. Yeah, that is an old school. But also I ventured in. I used to come up with projects apart from coding. I used my phone to I ventured also into graphics design, but that time I was using my phone to develop some projects here for my clients. Yeah, I used programs like Canva. Yeah, and there's also this Adobe Photoshop. Those are on phones, but they didn't have that resources that can come up with a very nice project as compared to having a laptop.
You have talked of graphic design. You know, we are in a digital world. So how do you market to get graphic design clients?
Okay, I use WhatsApp, and also I have a LinkedIn account, and also Facebook. So those are the mostly where I marketed my projects, and also I got some referrals from people. Yeah, mostly apart from the digital marketing, I used to get a lot of referrals from people because of the work I did to them, and it was good.
Eugene,
Yes.
you are currently running a cyber cafe. How is the business so far?
The business is somehow doing well. Yeah, but not that much. The traffic is slow, but it keeps me going.
So what are some of the factors that your business goes slow?
Yeah, one is traffic, as I've said, and also the strategic place I'm currently at. It is actually the traffic here. People don't embrace that technology, or that I have a cyber. Also, my family, the family members and friends. So since I have a cyber, so they feel like this cyber belongs to us, and when I want to do them, for example, a project,
Free services.
yeah, it is like a free service. So it becomes a challenge.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. So if somebody want to invest in you, how can they invest in you?
Yeah, okay. I'm a very good, apart from the skills I have in a computer, I'm a very good, I learn very fast, and and then I'm also a good, when it comes to marketing, my relationship with people is also nice. Yeah, and I normally try to engage my client so that I know what or she wants, so that I can come up with a solution to as what is trying to that is really disturbing him or her. So mostly I normally rely on problem solving. Yeah, so that is where my area of concern is. So if someone wants to invest in me, yeah, rest assured that he can't lose it.
So as we continue with the interview, he's still working on some projects. So we are on his place of work. So we just have to give him some time, then we shall continue. In this cyber cafe, if I may ask, on a good day, what's your profit?
On a good day, my profit is 500 to 700 shillings.
On a bad day?
On a bad day, sometimes it is even 100 or nothing.
Nothing, and you have to pay rent, you have to lunch, everything.
Yeah. And then also the expenses that comes with it. Yeah.
So at what time do you open the business?
I normally open at 8.
Closing?
Closing is 8:30.
So I have an intriguing question here. Why have you become a friend of DCIs of late? A good friend of them, guys.
Okay. Yeah, apart from the skills I normally do of IT, yeah, I have so many skills, and I normally do flashing of phones. Yeah, that's a very tricky question to answer.
My friend, you have been warned to do that. You stop and stop. I know there is where the flag comes from, but if they've warned you, they'll come for you. So it's better you stop and look for something else that you can do.
Yes, yeah. But
Now,
I'm trying to get away from that business because it has costed me so much.
yeah, you have been behind bars for quite some time.
Yeah, it has costed me so much, and it has left me with a lot of debts. The money that I used to pay those guys, yeah, it could have helped me improve my business here. So yeah, of course I will stop it.
So this year, guys, my man has changed. I've talked to him, and nothing like that will happen again. Anyway, if you compare owning a business or being employed, what do you prefer?
Owning a business. Owning a business is most preferable. Yeah, because you have that freedom. Yeah, and then you have that financial freedom. Yeah, for me, for example, for me here on my cyber cafe, yeah, I have a chief's camp here and a police. So most of my customers are the people relying on the chief, those that come to take the services from the chief also, which is the government services. But sometimes I'm a freelancer, so I just can't survive alone on this cyber. That's why I'm saying you have that freedom is I can go somewhere else. For example, if someone calls me for a gig, I normally go, and then I do the work, and then I come back. But I normally inform them that I'm going somewhere, and then they will just understand. So if I'm going somewhere, if they need something from me, I give them what they need, and then I go to where I'm going. And like when you have been employed, so if you have been employed from 8 to 5, if someone gave you another job apart from the one you are doing, yeah, it becomes a challenge. You can't be at 2 places at once, and then you find out that you are missing big compared to when you are operating alone.
Why can't you employ somebody who will be doing the job when you're not on job, or maybe you're going to freelance?
Okay, currently my business is small. I started with a printer and a laptop. Yeah, and I've told you the traffic is not that big, but as starting from next year, God willing, yeah, I wanted to expand my business. Yeah, I wanted to go and look for some those loans, those microfinance loans, and then I increase my machines. And if I have to also to purchase new products or new machines, and then that way I can hire someone so that he or she can come and help me to do the work.
So, apart from your family taking the business for granted, or they want free services, what are some of other challenges that you face in the business?
Other challenges, they are quite, they are how can I even put it? Yeah, one. Yeah, my friends, as we have talked about, they normally don't take my business that serious. And then also, their clients, they give you work, for example, funeral program, and then there are clients who normally give you job, for example, that funeral program, and then you agree on the amount. Yeah, some even give you a discount. Like if the funeral program is around 3,000, they give you a discount of maybe 1,500. And then along the way they change, and then they say that someone else has already done it, and then you have already printed it like 3,000 copies. Or 300 copies, and we're like, where am I going to take these 300 copies? So that is also a very challenge on my side. And then
just before you continue, behind scene I was talking to him and I told him, don't start any business without a deposit. Actually nowadays you can have even a contract. You sign a contract, both of you, because if one of you fails another one, you can take the legal way. So from the upcoming projects, make sure you, if possible, you can have a project. If it is a big project, you can have a contract. And also make sure you get the deposit first before you get to the business. So can you imagine, you got a loss of almost 2,000 shillings, and the person who was supposed to pay has refused the job. So in the future, try working on that.
yeah, I know that is also a challenge, because if someone comes on me, yeah, you never know what's going on in someone's mind. You see, even if that person, you tell the person, this is the agreed amount we have agreed upon. Yeah, the person gives you a go ahead, even he gives you the deposit. You see, but now when it comes to the final result, is now where the person changes. You see, and then he just develops with some excuses, and then you end up like making a loss, and you have already done the job. So I know that is someone that is what to keep in mind. It's just like let me give you an example. For example, you go to a club with your friends, and then you order. You see, you order some drinks and there. So the waiter comes, and then he gives you the bill. And then the person who was supposed to pay the bill, yeah, just evaporates. And then you, as their friends, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, you are going to pay. Or now imagine, now that waiter, or you just go behind the scenes, and then you live with the waiter with a lot of bill that she or she is supposed to pay. So sometimes it's very difficult to know the intentions of someone, or someone just wants to test you, that can you do this work. You see? Yeah.
So apart from that, can you blame the government for not creating more jobs for youth after promising them?
No, me, I'm not even interested in government creating the jobs for the youth. All we want is the platform. Yeah. You see? We just want the platform that we can also generate our own jobs. For example, like there's a case like in Muranga County, that county, the governor of Muranga County, you see, he has come up with projects that help the youth, that creates self-employment from them. Yeah, just like I was talking about the case in Muranga, is it Muranga? Yeah, Muranga County. The county government of Muranga came up with projects or ideas that can help the youth generate their own revenue so that they don't depend on employment. So, like for example, if the government could introduce some workshops so that you can have workshops that you can also attend. We can attend those seminars, and then this issue of empowerment, for example, they say that the youth come up with like 4 or 5 people, and then everyone has his or her own business, so that like if they gave us like 500, maybe 500,000, yeah, we can divide ourselves that 500,000 like in those 4 people, like me and my friends, we can get 50-50, and then they come up with a plan so that they can track on how that business is being conducted. For example, we open up a bank account, and then they say that every day you should be depositing like 200 from it. So if there is a challenge, we should have someone on the ground who can also come to the ground so that he can monitor on how our business is doing. So mostly it's not all about being employed, but they should give us the platform on how we should generate our income.
Did Ajira program help people or with the youth?
The Ajira program, they on my side, I did transcription using Ajira, and then they gave us platform, but it's also a challenge. You see, for example, for me, I'm good at also online work. Yeah, but now the challenge of online work is you do someone's a project, and then they don't meet the end of the expectation. For example, I do a transcription of someone, you see, and then the person you are doing the job for doesn't honor the agreement you had. So it demoralizes you to continue even doing the online work.
Yeah. As you're almost finishing, we have so many graduates going out of school. So what can you tell them?
Yeah, okay. What I can tell the graduates is the world out here is not that friendly. So if I could just encourage them that if you have any skill, just focus on the skill that you are good at. You see, for me, I'm good at computer. So there's also someone there who is also good at networking. There's that person who is good at sales marketing. You see, so okay, or they can just come up with their own ideas, and then like form a group of like 10 people. Like those, like for me, I learned at Sigalagala. So if I could come up with my friends, like 10 people, and then we say that we can be saving like we want to start our project like in the next 6 months. So we say that every month, one of us should be saving 100 in those 6 months. You see, so that we can make our project become lively, and then we use our skills that we learned in school, so that we can make the lives of the people around us better.
Apart from professionalism, you've been a good student of Americs and what is the other guy?
There's Americs, there's Andrew Kibe.
And so what is one lesson that you've learned from their scripts?
Okay, the scripts from them is
just one.
as a man,
Yes.
you are all alone. Yeah.
There's a book written by Andrew Kibe lately, 28 Commandments
Yes.
a man should follow. Have you heard of that book?
Yeah, I've heard it, but I've not gone through it.
So,
But I've heard about it.
so guys, next time when we come, I'll ask questions about that book. And before we finish, what do you have to say?
Okay. Okay. Apart from the book, I'm a very diverse. I'm a very spiritually awakened person. Yeah. So I have different opinion concerning.
As you wait, is working on some other things because you are in his business and the business must continue. So, as we wait, kindly keep on subscribing, keep on watching, keep on viewing, and have the best entertainment from this one. Be educated and everything will be okay. So he's back, let's continue.
So apart from that, I'm a very spiritually awakened person. So I normally don't subscribe to religion. Yeah, there's this thing called okay, it is my opinion and it is my own beliefs. Yeah, there's this thing called God. I normally feel like it doesn't make sense. You see? So I also love about philosophy. So I normally try to question, I like to try question or to question things. Like, why is this thing this way? Or why is it supposed to be this way? And why is this way? You see? And I feel like most of us, we are trying to chase things.
Wind.
Yeah, like that thing of happiness. Huh? I feel like we are so much engulfed in our illusion that we are trying to find something that is not even there. So what is this happiness that people are trying to say that I want happiness? You see? So it's like the horizon. It's like you are seeing the horizon but you can't reach it. Because I can say that, for example, if I win a jackpot of of 450 million, I will be happy.
That's not the case.
You see? So, but now, when I get that money, I will want even more. And then, even that money can make me even sad. So, what is this happiness? So, people should not concentrate on looking for happiness, but they should rather find or make peace with the things that are around them. If you know that your abilities can reach here, just embrace it, and then your life can be very smooth. Yeah.
There's where we part ways. When he touches spirituality, I have no business with him. Otherwise, guys, the last question. How many times have you been arrested by the DCIs?
6 times.
6 consecutive times, man. And he wins all of them. Otherwise, guys, keep on subscribing, keep on watching, and let's meet in the next one. My name is Godfrey. What was your name?
My name is Eugine Machete.
Until next time.
Thank you and goodbye.
Before we close, if you want to support his business, where is it located?
It is located at Shirere, near Chief's Camp. It is in Kakamega County Market, along Kakamega Kisumu Road.
Highway.
Highway.
Until next time, bye-bye.